What's up? It's like 9 or something, and yeah, last night was pretty successful. We never actually got to stream live, but we got the setup working, and Koopa is coming up with an overlay for Broki Circuit for the stream, and I think that's gonna work pretty well. Don't forget to keep striving for your goals, and to understand that you may not be able to get everything you want or anything you want. Just the act of trying and striving and having something to work towards is worth it. But you do have to be realistic with what your capabilities are, who you are. So, accepting how and what you are is important, but don't limit yourself. It doesn't matter, because if you have a brain and the ability to think and imagine, you can create something more than you are. And technology is advancing, and we have a future and tools. So always think about what it is that you can do, more so than what you're not capable of or what you can't do. I've got a lot of things I need to complete. Keep going, please. So last night, Koopa and I got the stream working. I just didn't go live. I had I didn't switch the stream from public to unlisted. We didn't play at all, really. We were just testing the equipment and trying to get everything working. It took us a while to do that, and we did it, and it was great. And I think I blew up the inverter, but the car's a complete mess, and I've honestly been having a hard time dealing with the fact that I have been given so many blessings, like having been given all this stuff, and I just don't feel deserving. I don't feel deserving. It's so difficult to move forward. Even just having received those gifts, like, it's very hard. I should be happy and joyous, and instead I'm sad. It doesn't make any sense, and I don't know. But we have to meet up with the Rumble and Tumbling Designs people, and I tore the entire car apart last night. I'm not exactly sure why. I know why, because I think we broke the inverter, and along the way I just wanted to take everything apart. I could put it back together, and yeah. I guess a part of it is shame. I think it's like shame. I feel undeserving, and I want to work for the things that I have, and it's not that I'm not working for the things that I have. I guess I've really wanted other people who see my potential and value. And now I have that, but I still don't see it. And I might be realizing that maybe I never will, and I just have to keep continuing forward and striving towards my goals, no matter how I feel. I don't want to be like, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, or when we're very close. If we get partnered on YouTube, or if I make Hyper Fighter, if any of the things that I'm striving for happen, maybe others will appreciate it, but I don't know that I will. I'm still afraid that I'm not going to see myself the way others do. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try. That doesn't mean I'm going to be an awful person. How I react to situations is what matters. And I should be capable of being a source of joy and positivity and continue to move forward, whatever happens. I mean, yeah, I've been through a lot, and I've survived a lot, but there are others who have survived harder things than me, and others who have done it with less. We got a $2,000 car because it felt like it was an amount of money that, with enough work, anybody could obtain. And we've done all this with that in mind, with enough effort and work. Anybody who's capable and able and puts their mind to it can obtain. Part of my growth is understanding that other people helping you and seeing your potential is something. It's the same thing as being capable. You know, I want to help other people, and other people want to help me. That's how the world gets better. So why am I so reluctant, and why is it so painful? I don't understand. That I don't understand. You know, you've never heard me complain about sleeping on this mat. You know, because it's nothing to complain about. I'm not sitting here complaining that my friends are giving me an opportunity that provided me with things, but I just don't understand why it's painful. And there are people who will never get an opportunity like Mark is trying to give me. And it can literally change my life. But there are some people who also would never have the opportunity to live in their car. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess I just want to not exclude people. I want people to feel capable beyond what they feel like they're capable. I want people to know they're capable beyond what they feel like they're capable of. That's it. That's really it. My feelings and my actions almost never line up. And it's okay to strive past your capabilities. And it's okay to fail. And it's okay to figure it out and keep going. Like that's where it's at, you know? There's a lot of people want a lot of things and have a lot of desires, and they let them bring them down rather than prop them up. The fact that you feel and you want and you strive is the good in it, you know. It's not like there's something there rather than, oh, I want to do X but I can't, or I'm not this, or without this I can't this or that. If I only had, if this was, if I could change one thing, if this, you know, like the way the system is, it makes it so I can't. I'm not saying some of those things aren't true. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that you can't let it stop you. Like for me, my feelings of inadequacy and self hatred and the pain that it is to have people who have faith in me and want to see me succeed with nothing in return is like painful. But that doesn't mean I reject it or I throw it away or anything like that. It doesn't mean that I stop, or, you know, if we don't become a YouTube partner, it doesn't mean that we stop. We have to keep striving towards our goals. And if we don't have goals, we need to set them. We need to understand what it is that we are and what it is that we want to be and keep moving forward towards that. Just got back from Rayleigh's, and I know a while ago we were getting the one thing, but I found these. The ratios. They're 25 grams of protein, and they only have 3 sugar grams, which is really awesome. Yeah, they also have 35% calcium and 6% potassium. You know, a lot of multivitamins don't provide potassium. Not sure what I put mine, but yeah, I think a not so great interaction. I don't know what's going on. Not negative. The lady who checked me out was asked me like what kind of day I had going on, and I was like, you know, a lot of work, but it's gonna be good, rewarding. And then she's like, I get you. I lost my husband 6 years ago, and I have a lot of projects and things around the house that I have to do, and it overwhelms me. And I was like, I understand that must be really hard. Maybe try to minimize the things that you're responsible for. And she just looked at me and was like, I hear you. Have a beautiful day or blessed day. I don't know. I guess I'm just being hypercritical of all my actions now. I'll get over it. I won't always be like this. Just today. It's a couple hours, I think, before Rumble Tumbling opens. I'm just gonna hang out here until they do open. And when they do, we're gonna go in there and talk to them about the mugs. Potentially get the first set, get the first test one created, and then, yeah, we're gonna order if it turns out well, we're gonna order a limited amount of them and sell those. And after that, I'm going to go to the library and work on the channel for a while. And when we're done with that, we're gonna go to the storage unit and we're going to reorganize the car. We're probably gonna take it completely apart besides the bed and redo our electrical system, find out if our inverter's broken, make sure we have everything in the car that we need for when we go see Juan. And hopefully later tonight we see the blue Yaris. We haven't seen it yet. And if we're leaving town tomorrow, I'd like to fix our car. Sitting here eating the yogurt, and some of the two dudes who signed my car in the night where I was just like trying to grind all night. They ordered Jack in the Box or whatever, and then they came out and signed the car. It was dope. They just came out and they had a friend with them who also signed. So our Winnemucca local signature is growing. Yep, the car's wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. So one of the things we received yesterday is this thing. So it's a solar rechargeable thing, and it came with this 40-watt panel, and you know, I just folded it out and it's already got some green going on. So I think all I need to do is find, everything's a mess. I don't think it's even in here. There's a DC, I should just read the instructions. There's a DC there, you can see that. And then there's a DC in there. So I think what happens is I just plug the DC in here into that, and we should start being able to charge this. Okay, cool. So this is basically like a power supply, right? And it has different tip adapters as well. So you can plug this into that, but then it has also different adapters so you can plug that into other things. It also comes with a cigarette to DC adapter. So if we wanted to, we could plug this into the cigarette lighter and then into the battery, and then into that. Or even charge something 5-volt for this. That's cool. Like, this has so many uses. Here we go. Well, the first edition mug process is on its way, and I'm not really a designer. We opted for these blue color changing mugs with this, you know, the image I originally had created or had our AI designer created. It just didn't quite fit the thing right, so I, you know, made some adjustments myself, and then, yeah, I think it's gonna look interesting at least, and we're probably going to do 10 for the first edition and sell them at, so they were $11.99 with tax or something like that, basically $12. And so then we're probably gonna sell the first edition mugs at 25 bucks. Yeah, I appreciate you guys checking out the mugs, and if you like them, then that's cool. I'd like you to pick one up. The first editions will all be signed and numbered. Somebody in the comments was like, us, because I use we and us a lot. So they were calling me a salesman, and you know, they're not trying to hide anything. I have games that I want to sell. I'm a game developer, and I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm not, you know, I was in sales for 10 plus years, but I don't use that terminology in that way. I use we a lot myself because I'm just a fractured human. So, and we also is the group of people like you and others who are around supporting us. And yeah, I'm gonna head to the library and work on the channel. So we're at the library now, and the solar panel's here. It's charging. It's so cool. We're back in my favorite place in Winnemucca. Well, actually,
what up, world? It's BK, and in this video, the top 5 places in Winnemucca.
You got the park, you got the library, you got the Loves. I guess it's a top 3 list. Alright, when we get some work done. No way, the library here is really awesome. They have a whole AV room. It looks like mics. Like there's the sound recording, I don't know, and a giant whiteboard. Or maybe this isn't a whiteboard. I think it is. Well, this is officially not working, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. A different solution. I really, really liked it too, how it was working before, but it just gets way too hot. The good news is that the battery charger is charging, and that's cool. About 1 o'clock now, and we finished our stint at the library successfully, I think. And Kathy hit us up. She said that the test mug is done, and so we're gonna check it out. If it's cool, we're gonna pay for the 10 limited edition mugs. And yeah, I'm excited, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we opted for color changing mugs, and it's really cool. They have a blue handle, and you can see the blue kind of like fades through. It's really awesome. Yeah, I'm really hyped. I think they look awesome. I hope you enjoy them as well. Um, I'm we so you know we slayed the first merch we slayed the first merch boss, and yeah, we'll have those 10 limited editions. I'm gonna sign and number all of them, and yeah, I'll even have a few gifts thrown in randomly for some of the orders, like for example, the hat that we had worn through like the beginning part of Road Trip Quest. That will be one of the random gifts, and other bits and pieces like that. So I am extremely tired. So last night, Koopa and I didn't really. We stayed up pretty late just chatting and talking and working out the overlay and just going over a bunch of things. And I didn't sleep much. And so, but we have a lot of work to do in the storage unit. So it's really hot. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna hit the park and then hit the storage unit. And I know I'm wiped because I don't even want to work out, and that's like completely not like me. It's one of my most favorite things in the world to do. They can never break us down cause we're golden. They're about to see us glow cause we're golden. So tired. Wee! It makes me so happy every time. So we just got done from the park, and I was still feel better, but still a little tired. And the Dollar Trees have smaller energy drinks, which, you know, whatever. But this cute old lady was outside, and she's like, "Your car's so beautiful." I was like, "You want to sign it?" And she did. It's, I don't know, it's so cool. These ones, they're 180 milligrams of caffeine. I know. But I'm looking at this thing. I think this is gonna be super useful. It's only $5. Anthony and his girlfriend work here, and they were saw the old lady sign the car, and they asked about it. So this is our Winnemucca locals. So just wanted to show you what it looked like without the water, without hot in it, because it changes. Oh, I guess it's hot right now, so it's gonna look like that, but the color fades a bit. You see the handle's white. It'll go back to blue when it's cold. It's cool. And then everything gets lighter. I'll show you later. I'm already making use of all of the gifts. This chair's gonna be sick. I gotta figure out how to organize the car and everything. Hey, Divination. It's another one of my card games. Well, this is probably the worst news all day. The radiator must have got nicked when we moved it. And we can see scraping here, but we're straight up leaking coolant, so we definitely will not be riding this for a long time. It's okay, we'll fix it. This our baby. Well, I'm getting closer in here, but it's gonna be a process. I'm gonna eat some of the soup that I got. Hell yeah, this is a savory vegetable beef. It is 230 calories with 12 grams of protein. It turns out that the parts aren't gonna get to Wand for like 7 days, I think. So we're probably still gonna leave for Fernley tonight, or sometime tonight, or maybe early tomorrow. Um, so I'm not gonna set up the car here, but we're gonna take some of these cans with us and some things with us, and then that we need to finish setting up the car because we gotta like the car is a complete disaster right now after last night. So we're gonna have to spend some time and do that. But I just wanted to make sure we grabbed this and a few other things. So yeah.
Like these.
Yum 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 yum. Dude, it's tight. There's this person who works the bartender at the Loves casino. Their name is Blaze. They're like a Pokemon freak like me, so it's really cool. We just sit there and chat about Pokemon all the time, and I haven't played in so long. So they're like caught up on all the mons, and they're like talking about it. And honestly, Legends sounds sick. Sounds like the one to play. But I think I'm gonna pick up Sword and start there. And yeah. But anyways, we gotta clean the car. So we've made minimal progress, but I forgot that we're gonna have to go to. I forgot that we're going to be going to Fernley. I'm just so tired. I'm eating some of the jerky that I've just given. I've eaten so much of it already. But thank you. It's 9 o'clock now, and we've gotten the car a little bit more together. But we got this fan set up, and man, it is nice. Probably isn't the greatest on camera, but look, we got this put into the dash. Hey! So it's 11 o'clock now, and we finished cleaning the car. We've got the electrical system all set back up. Everything's pretty organized. We got this, it's dark, I'll show you in the morning, but we also have this cool, you know, the power bank that Mark gave us. We ended up mounting it inside the wherever where that goes, and yeah, it's really sick. It has this fan now. We got really hooked up. Well, I hope you're having a good night. If not, then remember, things get better. You just need to figure out what it is that you need and what your goals are, and start trying to figure out a plan on how to get there. If you need help, or you have if there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. I'm excited because we finally got the mugs. We're gonna have 10 of them. We've had some people reach out to us, and we've already sold 3, so there's a few left. I will list them probably on my Etsy or eBay. I haven't decided yet, but when I do, I'll release a video and let you know. I'm really tired, so sorry if I'm a little out of it. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.